O queniano Ngugi wa Thiongo é um defensor da pátria. Em seus livros, fala das memórias e das guerras pela independência do Quênia. Thiongo veio ao Brasil lançar o livro Um Grão de Trigo, que ele escreveu em 1967.
In A Grain of Wheat, the main character is considered a hero, but at the same time a betrayer.
Right.
What's the similarities between your story and the story of Kenya?
Yeah, I was born in 1938 in Kenya, which was a British settler colony from about 1895. But 1938 is significant because I'm born on the eve of the Second World War. I'm affected or impacted by the struggle for independence in Kenya. In that sense, you can see that the story I tell about independence struggles in Kenya, in a way, is also a story of my life as a Kenyan. Yeah.
And how it is represented in your book?
In my books, I try to focus on what we call the ordinary person, the ordinary regular worker, the ordinary regular farmer, the people really who make history. He could still hear the echo of his steps on the cement pavement of the concentration camp 4 years back. The steps had followed him all through the pipeline.
Dreams in a time of war is about this hard war too, but it's about your memories. Which are these memories, and why did you decide to write this history?
Because I have a lot of grandchildren, who obviously are growing in a world which is very different from my own world. So I wanted to record that part of my life, for my grandchildren. When they grow up, they can read and say, so that's how it was like, for my grandfather or grandmother and so on. And I believe that people should have dreams and they must not give up their dreams, yeah.
And you had to change your name and you signed as James. When did you decide to take back your identity? And how was it for you?
Yeah, it was not very difficult. But the moment I realized it's ridiculous for African people to be carrying European names on their back, I said, oh, no. But the question of names really has a long history. When African people were enslaved in the Americas, so on, the first thing that happened was their names were changed. And some of them were given the names of the owners of the plantations which they were. In my view, you look at the politics of names.
Yeah.
It's really kind of psychological war.
And the romance Devil on the Cross was written on the toilet paper in prison cells.
Yeah, but they didn't give us paper to write on.
Yeah.
So I had to use whatever paper was available to me, and what was available to me was toilet paper. But what was not so good for the body was very nice as writing material. So that's how a devil on the cross was actually born.